Yesterday I did a quick dive in the games that I lost against Metal, and there will be a new category on my playlists: analysis of the games that I lost. Starting with that one against Lost Brew. So the thing is, we played a game, and I was playing with the Burmese, and Brew was playing with the Celt. So the first thing that I came in my mind, okay, he will have lots of trouble to deal with the Burmese because the Burmese are really strong. So my wife is just mocking the way I'm speaking. Fuck this. So here I started the game and I had the backwood, I had the back gold, my map was really great. My berries were not that close to the TC, but you see, easy to just place the mill here and all the villagers inside. So I was not planning to have any kind of problem here. But here we are going to see what went wrong. So first thing that I think that went wrong is the scouting. There's some guy calling me from another country. Do any of you guys know someone from another country that's trying to call me? What the fuck? What the actual fuck is this? No, thanks. So, okay, getting back to the game. The point is, Brew map was really bad. He had 2 golds forward here. And also the mill was forward. So that's a crap map. It's a map that if I force my game on the feudal age, I could just win because I could take the control of this exactly position here. So where my problem began was here. My build order was out of date because I wanted to go for the men at arms, but I should have lured the deers because my boar guys was right here. He was really far from the TC, so I forced myself to make the loom, and then I went for the boar. So I did the loom and I went for the boar. And here is the first mistake. I went so late for the boar that my villagers on the TC will get idle. And because they are idle, and because I'm not getting the boar so fast, and because I did the loom, I won't be able to do the pop 22 into men at arms. It won't be possible. And I was ignoring that fact. Here I'm trying to collect food from a ship, but I could have collected like 50 food already, and I could have 1 villager more because of the loom. So at this point, what I should have realized is that I was not going to afford the pop 22. Did I think about that? I don't. And here is another mistake. I was so greedy into exploring the map for later that I was exploring here, and I totally missed the point. I should have went straight to the corner and later to explore Brew. Right now I just found his wood, and I will soon see his goats, his mill. So I know that he's getting wood here. I know that his mill is there. If you look at my base, I'm starting a barracks. Oh my god, that's so stupid because I have 6 villagers on the berries, and the berries are really a slow source of food. So this build order work perfectly if you have a great start and if you don't have to make the loom. If you do have to make the loom, you will have to go pop 23. So this villager there was the one that would be going for the barracks, and the next 2 for the gold. So I'm going to put on a barracks, but Brew is already coming here to rush me. I just realized and I'm going back, but I was careless. I should have walled that villager there and those villagers inside the mill, but I didn't. So this Dark Age, man, yeah, I agree with you, Bedir. It was really terrible for a player at my level. Thanks for that. It's almost a compliment. Indirect compliment. And I lost 1 more villager. So right now, I'm not going up, I'm not making militia, and I'm dead. Pretty simple, right? I just screwed over on the Dark Age. So everything that happened later was more like me trying to catch the game, but this is where I lost the game. Brew has 2 villager advantage, and he is going to up to feudal age almost in the same time as myself. Look at his economy. He's about to click up. He just have to get the villagers up on the TC. Exactly that, guys. Yep, it snowballed. By doing this rush and attacking, and I'm doing a bad Dark Age, he just got a 2 villager advantage for the Celts, and with the 2 villager advantage he was able to kill me. Not to mention all the idle time that I had on my base. All the idle time, all the resources that I was wasting, and he had a really plain sight of what he wanted to do. He went for a build order of Druch and Archers. So he's now making the second lumber camp. He's now going for the mining camp. He knows that those golds are not safe, so he's even going for a safer one on the back. He's really playing smart, and I really did shit. And did I lost another villager? No, but all those idle villagers here. This is where I lost the game, on the Dark Age, guys. So really bad game, and points to Brew. It was just a plain, simple drush, well executed, and he won. The next game is... Oh, the Frank against Italia. No, this one I won. I want a loss. Okay. Now there's a game that I played against MBL. So we have not met her. No, he can't. So this is the game that I played against MBL, the first of the 3 games that I lost to him today. And in this game, I was playing as the Mongols, and he played with the Huns. So basically, the first thing that came at, terrible rouse, that's right. If you look at both of my rouses, let's even go back here. Oh my god, that's terrible. I started the game. I should have done this house a bit more far from the TC, but I did it really close. That's the first problem. The second one, it was in the okay position. I already started doing wrong by now. There's another thing that I did wrong in this game. If you look at my deers, they were in a great position. They were all close to the TC, and there was no wood between the TC and the deers. So man, let's be honest here. Those are the deers that are perfect for lure. I did a meal to get those deers. I didn't have to do the meal. Luring the deers was what I needed to do. Okay, now going to analyze the maps. I had a gold here at the back. With a small trick of palisade that could have protected that. This wood is on the back, it's a good one, also with the berries. The only problem that I could have with that wood is ranged units or towers at the back of it. So it was just a matter of walling it, this area, so people wouldn't be able to attack from here. And I did it actually later, so no problem. And here comes the problem. Look at the boar. The boar just moved 3 tiles to the back. And here is the mistake. I calculated that I would hit the boar twice and run. So I've hit the boar 1, twice, and now I will start to run. Okay. The boar hit me 1 time there and took a lot of HP, 9 HP. He will hit me 1 more time, 9 HP once again. So after taking 18 HP, the boar only need 1 more hit because he has to, each hit of the boar is 8 HP or 9 HP when he is on the hill. And now the boar is going to kill me. Boom. There's my game, guys. It's over. And the boar almost went back. Not to mention that my morale here was pretty much down. I was already thinking with myself, okay, I screw over. I just fuck it up so badly. And here is another mistake. I'm making a meal where I should have done a lure and the meal on the berries. So that sucks. Really, really terrible. So there comes another information here. I was scouting MBL and I just stopped my scout after seeing his main gold in the face of his town center, and I got hit. So three mistakes already during the Dark Age. With the first 5 minutes of the game, three mistakes. And his map was pretty good concerning the food, because he had 4 deers close to the mill and easy to lure. Not easy as mine, but okay to lure, especially for a guy at his level. His wood was at the back, and he had his golds. There was even some guy asking if this was multiplayer, just so you know how bad I was playing. And I almost lost another villager here, huh? So bad mistake. And I also had to do the loom. So I was 2 villagers behind, one because of the loom, and another one because I lost it, so at least 1 villager behind. And then, guys, I scouted the map and I realized something. The gold of MBL was far from his town center and at the front. His both stones were at the front, stone 1 and stone 2. His second gold was close to the wood, but keep in mind that 2 stones were here. And the third gold that I will later find out, it was also at the front. So what I think here was, okay, I will try to push him out of gold and out of stone, so later I can abuse of that fact to kill him with cav archers, knights or whatever, because gold units are much better. So I started to make a build order here to go for men at arms. I corrected my economy on the Dark Age somehow, and I was able to send 5 villagers forward together with 3 militia that would later be men at arms. And here is what I think that I did wrong. The men at arms are great. They also force me to think twice before trying to fight me in a view war, but man, a simple tower push without having to make the men at arms would have worked. I just had to send like more villagers, get stone, and I could make a tower here on his gold, prevent him from getting the other on one of his stones, making another tower on the other, and pushing towards this direction to fuck with his gold. He would have no stone, so if I just put a tower to attack his tower from the gold, he wouldn't be able to repair, he would try to use the market, it would screw over with his life, so a simple tower push would be better than what I did here. It was a bit greedy. So I started making an outpost, he made a tower, and there comes the first mistake. I'm here trying to get access to that gold because I know that this one and that one are easier for me to get control of, but he's stone walling, and I didn't realize that I wouldn't be able to get through it. I kept trying, and instead of kept trying here, I should have went to the other side and prevent him from getting the stone. Exactly, Bidir. The first tower was actually not that terrible. I was trying to buy time to go there and get this position. You see that I will later on get control of the gold. So what I was trying to do was to break his stone wall. If you do 2 towers and attack the stone wall, look how fast it will go down. It's just a matter of 1 or even 2 minutes to go down with the stone wall. The problem is he was able to, in this meantime, go there, get the stone and make a defensive one. If he had no stone, I would be able to place another tower here and he would have no wood. I would get control of all his wood if he had no stone to make the tower. So the mistake here is that I was not watching for the other stone. And thanks for the follow. If I was smart enough, I could just have walled the other stone. Damn it. It was simple. And here I was trying to survive, but my economy was much weaker. I had sacrificed it so much. I had no food. I had idle economy for some time. And I was already 5 villagers behind at this point. So no matter what happened, I was already 5 villagers behind. I will even stop the analysis of this game because I believe that we all know what happened here. It was once again a crappy Dark Age, some bad decisions in the tower push, but mostly my mistakes. Well explored by MBL. Damn it. And thanks for the follow. Now let's analyze the Ethiopian against the Teutons. I believe that in this game I was playing really well, but then I just screw over with the game. To start off, I had a great map. I had wood at the back. The stone and the gold were really forward, as you can see, but I could put some outposts and watch for him. He was playing with the Teutons, so the best strategy that he could pull off was the tower push. The Teutons can also try to go for scouts, they can play regular with like men-at-arms, but the towers are a top-notch strategy for this civilization, because they are stronger and he can kill my towers with his towers. Basically that's how it works. It's like if he was one age ahead in terms of towers. So I scouted and I found that he was collecting stone. And here comes the mistake. He wouldn't leave his town center before 8 minutes. I should have explored it to see his villagers, so I could calculate how many villagers I would need to send forward and get. Another mistake, I got housed, so I didn't make the militia in the speed that I needed. I also didn't saw this deer at my face that I could have used it for more food. And let's see. Okay, so here's the game. I put towers here to prevent him from attacking my gold or my stone, but one of the biggest mistakes that I did here is that I didn't found my second stone. And guys, my second stone was here. So one tower behind this wood would leave me with no fucking stone. So the first outpost shouldn't be that one or even that one on the right side, but one here that I'm only now going to do. This was the key position because my two stones were here, and that's something that I will never do as a mistake again. I will always know where are my two stones, because if the two are close together, it's surely that enemy can abuse of that fact. Like MBL did in the other 11-minute game. I lost a game in fucking 11 minutes. So, by scouting, I was able to send villagers and militias forward to counterattack. Not to mention, guys, that he lost his scout, which was a big flaw. So this was a really hard game for him because he also had lost his scout. But anyway, I went here, I fight with his villagers, I bring more villagers, he even made a tower, but I was able to kill the tower. And, okay, let's stop for a moment. The guy invested 7 villagers, putting them to go forward to get me, and I repelled them. Later, he just managed to put a lot of villagers on the stone, and I also repelled that. So I was going after him, but since he was the Teutons, if we tried to engage in a tower war, he just needed one more tower to get his gold safe. His woods were at the back and walled, so no problem. And already predicting it, he was making farms. So if we both made towers, he would probably try to go castle first, and he would afford this because of that. So anyway, we are back. Here I just realized my mistake. I'm trying to counter-rush a Teuton player. And then I will realize that, man, this is not going to work. So let's keep going. And here's the mistake. His villagers are collecting stone, other villagers are on the food, and he's sending more villagers to try to go for the thrush again. Because my villagers are all here, my men-at-arms are also there, so it was stupid. I just needed to make another outpost here. The 2 stones were over there, so maybe if he just came here and started to make a tower with like 10 villagers, I wouldn't have time to get the villagers from my base and send back there to fight him. So what I missed here was another outpost here, a bit more forward, and I shouldn't have let all the villagers go there. My villagers that are now coming back to home were supposed to be working, so that's the problem. So he's coming here to attack me, and I was not seeing. He also did a tower there. You see, Looking at the size of this mistake, he had just made the tower, and he had denied me this second stone. So when he denied that second stone, even if I tried to fight, he would be able to keep pushing. I was really stupid. I had no stone to make a defensive tower in a hurry if I needed one. And here's the second tower that I was telling that he's trying to do. And then he just came here and made more towers. Okay, I saw that he's coming. I just sent the villagers. I cannot send all the villagers because some of those villagers have low HP. So I bring back the villagers with low HP. And by the time that I do this, he simply goes there and make the tower. Boom! There goes the game. No matter what happened here on, I had a 2 villager advantage, but I just let a Tilton guy to take off my 2 stone mines. It doesn't matter whatever I say from now, this is the point that I lost the game. And look at this. He even killed 1 villager. So he made the difference to get lower. And now I'm trying there to kill the towers in a stupid effort, and I lost another villager. So right now, guys, MBL just killed 2 villagers, and he has the stones at his control. Damn it. Really bad. Anyway, I even tried to defend, but from this point the advantage was really clear. It was his advantage. I was trying to fight a Tilton tower push with no market, with no stone. I moved my gold, I moved my villagers, and here, guys, comes the mistake. I made farms there on the front. I will later delete this farm, this farm, this farm, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I believe that I deleted like 9 farms. Man, 9 plus 60 equals 540 wood that I invested in bad farms. So instead of doing farms somewhere that I wouldn't be able to defend, why not just go in here on the corner of my map and doing the farms here? This was also another mistake, so I will just keep here. I was trying to get 1 villager or another, so with the archers, which was kind of working. But there comes the mistake. I had all the villagers there, and he wouldn't try to fight even if I had like 4 archers. So what I could have done here was getting like 5 archers and send to his economy to try to attack his gold, to try to attack his wood. If you look right now at the map, he couldn't get gold if I had the archers there. So it was another mistake. I should have sent my archers here. He didn't have protection at the mill, at the woods, so big mistake. So I just deleted 1, 2, 3 farms. Let's see how many more I'm going to delete. 4 farms deleted. 5, 6 farms deleted. 7 farms that I just deleted. 8, 9 farms. 10, 11. 660 wood wasted for nothing. 1, 2, 3 more, so 14 farms. 14 farms that I deleted for no reason. I should have just made the farms there, man. It was stupid. And right now, I just let MBL have to get the villager advantage because I was going castle and I was too stupid to react. Anyway, now I'm trying to do battering runs to recover that area that has less villagers protecting it. So let's take a look. I made crossbowman. I didn't attack him. That's the mistake. I should have been attacking this guy, but I'm not. He can defend himself because he has guard towers and he can make scorpions. He is also making the ballistics. And he doesn't have such a great economy right now. I'm even making more town centers using the market. I'm recovering this area of the map, so the game is really fine. Even after all those mistakes, I'm still okay. I'm killing towers, I'm regaining control of the map, and that's come the point. He has only one stable. A guy with one stable won't have knights +2 enough to kill Ethiopian archers. So those archers were mostly to raid villagers that had 0 protection or to try and kill my mangonels or my siege runs. And what I should have done here was to make more knights from this stable in order to snipe out those mangonels. Because right now the game was still undecided. He had more map control. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Going for 13 towers, but it was not the greatest game. And I couldn't kill more villagers. I let him make the tower. That was a mistake. If I had like 4 knights here, I could have afforded to snipe out the mangonels and the push would be over. So it was just a matter of going there, killing the siege and then killing the towers. But I didn't. So anyway, until now, I was okay. I had 2 town centers. MBL also had 3 town centers, but our villager numbers was still close because I would be going to make another town center really soon, and I would be doing it from here. So here comes the thing. He was trying to go up the hill with the mangonels and some knights. And once again, I didn't have the knights to get the mangonel. I'm trying to micro against the mangonels. Look of how bad I micro. But I killed 1 mangonel, losing 0 archers. So, it's fine. Isn't it? No, it's not. Now I just lost most of my archers to the mangonel. I didn't split formation. So I just lost once again to a downhill mangonel, more archers. And I will finish to lose the archers. Look at this. Bada boom. And like this, I just wasted 30 archers to a mangonel downhill where I should have just went back, sent some knights. I had also the runs there. I also had, to make things even worse, I also had a mangonel at my base that I had made long time ago that I could have used there to stop his mangonel. Damn it. That was one of the worst moves that I did in all the game. That was really a sad move. So from this on, the things just escalated to get more and more worse, but that's not a move that I should do, man. Come on, I'm a 2K player. Losing like archers like this to a mangonel like that, 15 plus players don't do this. I have seen games of 16 plus and 15 plus players that could avoid getting those archers shot like that. It was not like I needed desperately to kill that mangonel at that point. It was more me being greedy and not playing safe. Because if I had just bring my knights there, everything would be fine. So anyway, that's how I just lost all my army to 2 mangonels and lost the game. Man, I'm just feeling bad with myself. Well, it's not about being harsh, it's about being realistic. Greed is not something good when you are playing a strategical game. Think of war. If people were more greedy, more casualties would happen, so don't be greedy. Just go and play the simple game. I doubt that Doubt will do the same mistake because he's a simple player, he's a smart player. He wouldn't try to over micro against the mangonels. And come on, I'm not Leroy, right? So I already have the conscience that my micro skills are not so good. Fucking mistake. So, oh, and here's the game that I lost in 11 fucking minutes after doing a flawless Dark Age. 11 minutes and no mistake on Dark Age. Let's see. The game starting, I am exploring, I have 3 good woods here, 4, 5 woods, so lots of woods. There's a gold and a stone on the front. There are 2 other golds here on the right side, and look at this map. Easy to defend, right? If I just build on the front of the map, I can later just add a few walls there, and I will have plenty of wood and gold behind. That's perfect map, huh? Okay. And that's how I view things. Here I made the wrong decision at 3 minutes. I knew that one of the boards was here and the other one was a bit lower. And let's analyze the map once again. Every Arabia map has 3 golds and 2 stones. It was not. I swear you, it was not. So there's no stone here at the back. I explored that? No, I didn't. Here comes one mistake. That was a really safe position, and I had a ship that I could be using to scout the back and get information of what I had here. Maybe deers, maybe a wolf. I should have scouted. I didn't. And I was bringing a scout, guys, to make another perimeter here that would took like 40 seconds, and I would have the information of what I had here. But look at what I did. The scout's coming? No. Fuck this. I know that the other board is here. I don't need a scout. Thanks a lot, Stark. You just killed yourself. And why did I kill myself, guys? Because I didn't actually realize that I couldn't afford to lose this position because my second stone was here. Exactly. I didn't guess it. I didn't count the stones. And that was a mistake. And everything else on the Dark Age was really perfect. Even the ship on the town center are in perfect spots. So let's go there. Let's try to watch a bit about MBL's map. Please take in mind that we are still at 5 minutes of the game. So MBL just scouted all his map. Look at the difference. That's a smart game. He also had the sheep. He even lured one deer, but he knew where was his 3 golds, main gold, second gold, third gold, and he also had knowledge of where were his 2 stones. So that's really smart, man. Really smart. He knew everything. He's now going to explore me with 6 minutes, so he has plenty of time to find out what I have as resources, what I'm doing, if I'm rushing, if I'm not. He knew that his map was easy to defend. With like 1 or 3 palisades here, he would be able to defend from any rush, so he was also fine. And basically, right now, he just walked in and saw that my 2 stones were on the front. Bravo. And what I'm doing? Nothing. I'm scouting his resources. I just found his gold, and I realized that I wouldn't be able to do anything here. Yeah, I realized that you were playing much more confident. You had a flawless scouting for this map. And I noticed that you stopped trading information for 1 boar. You were getting smarter. And I'm exploring, trying to see if there's any spot possible for me to raid. No, my scout's not a bit sucks. My scout is really out of date for a 2K player. I don't have a scouting abilities. That's my biggest weakness. And now everyone knows, but since I'm not playing any tournament or anything, I don't care if people know my weakness. I have always been like this, MBL. Sorry, because you are just finding it right now. I'm trying really a lot to explore. Look at this. Oh man. Okay, so there's another mistake. My decision was wrong. I couldn't raid MBL on that map. He would be wall this and he would wall that. So if I couldn't raid him, why the fuck did I go for scouts? I don't know. I really don't know. That was stupid. So here comes MBL with 5 villagers, and I'm there. Instead of making man at arms, instead of going for a drush, or man at arms would be what I needed here to fight for the stones if I had to. I'm just here trying to go place palisades, getting ready to go scout. Oh my god, so stupid. And bada boom. At this point, I realized that MBL is walling his base and that he was collecting stone. Okay. Yep, exactly. You probably missed it, but I didn't knew that my second stone was here. For some reason, I assumed that my second stone was at the back. So, right now, I just realized that something really bad might happen because his scouts here just annoying me, and I'm trying to get it stable, and he's walled. So I'm doing scouts for I don't know what reason, since I won't be able to raid. And bada boom, I just saw his tower. But I come back with my scout. I just saw a spearman. I will see his spearman. Here he goes. He has spearman, and and this one is the second tower. Before 11 minutes, really well done. So basically, I cannot fight against 2 towers. I cannot fight or snipe villagers with like 3 spearmen protecting the villagers. And at this point, I started looking to see, okay, no problem, I just need to find my other stone and place a defensive tower on the gold and another one in the other side. Where's the other stone? I don't know. Oh no, the other stone is here. Okay, GG. I agree that this was an early resign MBL. I was also talking to the guys on the stream before it because in this game, if I wanted to defend, for example, I could have made some stone wall here on the mill to deny your advancing on the right side, another couple of stone walls here to deny your advancing on the right side, and maybe just made a defensive tower in the front of the gold to buy time, to force you to try to take it down, to force you to make a tower there. But I didn't need to exactly resign right now. I could have tried to go for another tower to keep making the farms, to later use those golds, try to go for cave archers and mangonels and strategies like this, but I was